You were come to me from the sky over the sea. I want to start at the beginning, not the real beginning, but something deemed beginning, to bite through, to write to, absolve me. This sweet potato-shaped island, my starfruit backyard. From this concrete home for a Cretan, this sliver of sight, I can look out onto a slotted world, the way we look for people lost at sea, in the ruptures of the sea, after the fact and always. I have been searching in photos, through documents, bureaucracies, buildings of calendars and tomato seeds, molding debris, broken pigeon shells, a crunch of ceramic under feet. Do we even want the fruits of what we find? An arm, floating, bobbing, bloated, strange. These are the hungry ghosts of the heart, our uncombable knots of history. They remind that everything is falling apart and being created at once. Why it is so hard to find lost things. A face at sea. No, just a buoy. All I have is this consciousness, whittling itself down to a pearl, a pinprick. This, that, there. From the darkness of the tunnel, the glimmer of the sea. I think of the words of my father after his friend Ah Liang passed away. Ah, 人生啊. Ah, Ah Liang, indigenous man of Taiwan. His bloodline is here, resonates with the sounds of Pingtung, Jiadong, beetle nuts and bananas, red ants, sun slanting over the Golden Strait. Ah Liang was a poet. He drank himself to death. Ah, 人生啊. We are not from here. My grandmother Ma Lan traveled by boat under a different name. It is sleepy here now. Can only imagine how sleepy it seemed then to Peking eyes. The year was 1949. Why did she come? A war. What did she do? I don't know. Did she yearn for home? Don't we all? She never saw her family again, or the mainland, or me. Although I existed as an egg in her body, after my mother was formed, yet before she was born. How small I was then, just a pinprick. To Ma Lan, there was only my mother, only this island, only these photographs that look back, beguiling, unable to give any more than they can give. The photos are past, but they are everything. In the words of Cartier-Bresson, life is once, forever. We are playing detective. We are playing spy. We are playing soldier. Hide and go seek. When will we stop playing? At once and forever. Taiwan is complex as the peaks that crowd its spine, spangled as the cities unspooling between valleys and the sea. Are we treading lightly? I always have been, just a dusting underfoot, a sprinkling. We walk the razor's edge of unfounded existence. We are trying to be here because there is nowhere else to be. There is no history but this one. Like Ma Lan, I have only this nuclear existence, this volcanic island. My mother says she saw my face above the Pacific Ocean before I was conceived, when I was just an egg saturated in her being. She said, "You were come to me from the sky over the sea." And I know I did. I flew from neither here nor there. I am here, in this land of orchids and butterflies and green sloping down into the sea. Collapsing firm boundaries. Well, what lines are drawn, and who gets to draw them? What being is there to be but being? I am here in the bomb shelter at the end of the world. Status anxiety. It became my grandmother's home, then the basis of my mother's bones, then me, unresolved being. There are gunpowder clouds looming. There are unsaid treaties. There are people treading water out there at sea. I want to ask the Tibetan deities if they know what they know of snow leopards dying. My fortress home, how empty and full. Concrete walls come down for nothing. Well, almost nothing. Yes, the Tibetans knew something of nothing. Life goes full circle, then intertwines at once. And happiness just runs from us if we hunt. Not much of a hunter, but I am hungry. I am hungry and I am not from here. A detective, an egg. I am dissolving. I am dead. Oh, to feel the loneliness of loneliness leaving. No, I am alive. I ascend on a fury of ants and starfruit trees. Rustle of feathers, I do not fall. I have come too far to do that. From the darkness of the tunnel, there is the glimmer of the sea. Here I am held against the sky by something bigger than the present. And when I descend, I will descend on history, bifurcating, bleeding, blissful, knowing, being, knowing that there is nothing to meet me above or below but this poem.
几米多几春，咿呀咿呀说，咿呀